M1 range, or well, sorry, that's where it got weird. DPS always did range M1, M2.
That doesn't make any sense. You're my partner.
I know.
Royal Knight
Trust
of
me, it's
Alexandria.
very strange.
If you're doing it that way, then we need to stick to partners because I am not running across the room.
So we will, yeah, we'll go over that once everyone's loaded in and we're all good. We'll go over all that positioning so that everyone knows exactly what we're doing. So, first things first, we'll drop that, and you'll go to spots. So the healers will be east-west, tanks will be north and south, and then the range will be up in their corners. The Dante would be up here. And then there's no real pair mechanic in this, so main tank will be there, JD will be there. Okay. And then that'll correspond to these, which you'll use for your colors. Everything is handled by colors more or less in this first phase. So, like, when we do the first mechanic, if you have the donut, you're obviously covering the tower in your quadrant. If you don't have the donut, you're going to hang out in your quadrant and just drop that somewhere where it won't, kill everybody, so to speak. There is a way to full uptime it for everybody, so the donuts are kind of going to do their thing. The other people just need to kind of work around it. Otherwise, so the way Bloom 3 will work for ease, the red pair, if you look at the little picture I have, the red pair will be the one that goes in between the two reds. So in this case, it would be Ruby and Dante. You guys will be the one that goes opposite of the party. One of you will cover the tower, one of you will be obviously dropping your rows in between the two, however that squares up. And then on the bottom half of it, just to make it easy, we're just going to do purples on the side. So if you were looking towards, say this was perfectly like even, so A is where Ruby and Dante are, we're just going to do that same thing. So Macy and I will be on the one on the left, the blue group will be in the middle of the three, and then the yellow group will be on the side. And you will cover your towers the same way. So, like, purple will take the, if you assume the opening is new north, purple will take the west tower, blue will take the south one, yellow will take the east one. And that may seem kind of odd, but we will kind of just tackle them as we get there. But we can give it a run, and we will just work. That's wrong food. We can just kind of work through things as we go. Just take it one step at a time and knock them out. The first handful of blooms aren't too terribly complex, so it's going to be just a big game of follow the leader for the most part. Oh yeah, Jen, if you need help making gear, let me know, and I can get you some gear. I can make you some gear tomorrow. I'll just need tomes from you.
Alright. Kind of.
Alrighty. Okay. I mean, we're fine to just run it out. Worst case scenario, we die.
Oh, we don't
I will get him where he needs to go.
Oh, I didn't. Shit.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We're not going to see super far if he has stepped away. I'm going to try to rescue him where he needs to be and then run to where I need to be. So just be aware of it. It's going to get a little goofy. Okay. So we got donuts. Alright, we're fine. Alright, so DPS, go on your thing. And then you're going to drop this, and then donuts stay still. Yep. Figured that would happen. Okay, so what'll happen there, like I said, 4 people will get really big ones. That will all be in one roll. So 4 people will get really big ones. Those are donuts. You stand inside your 4 towers, which will always spawn near 1, 2, 3, 4. So those will always stand. You'll stand there, spawn towards 1, 2, 3, 4. The other people just have a regular circle that you saw in normal. As soon as the timer expires, just don't step into the donuts and move somewhere else that's safe. And that will get you where you need to go. After that is a tank buster. I think one of the towers might not have been covered. Because you can definitely die to that mechanic and it doesn't kill the party. I think one of the towers blew up, is my guess.
Okay.
Based on the way the damage propagated, I believe that was the case. But so after we do that mechanic, there will be 2 tank tethers. So tanks just need to run, pick that up, mid it. Nothing terribly crazy. It is a cone, so obviously try to point it towards the north half of the room and don't hit each other. It's not a super wide cone as you saw, but it's enough you can't stack on top of each other. After that, we'll go into effectively what is Witch Hunt. The way we're going to handle Witch Hunt, the supports will always be taking the first hit, and then the DPS second, supports third, DPS fourth. There's only 2 possible patterns that it can be. It's either going to do what I would call either OOII or, you know, some combination of something, the next 2, and then something. What it's going to boil down to is it's either going to be the same thing twice in a row, which means we swap on the first and the third cleave, or it's going to be alternating, and then we will swap after the second cleave, and that will be it. Yes. Yep. It would be, yeah, it'd be ammo. Yep.
Are we doing that in clock spots?
Yes, so you will go to your clock spot, everything that comes off of that is a cone, so you will just line up with your clock spot and then move in, obviously, in being aggressively towards your clock spot, out being just max melee. This fight is 100% uptime, pretty much, with the exception of this tiny ad phase could maybe lose you a GCD here or there, but it's pretty much full uptime. So, for instance, like Bell, if you had that point blank hit, if you have a point blank hit, you will have to, you can actually like drop it max melee and then step into the center of the room.
Yeah.
And there should be space there for you.
Oh yeah, since we don't have an answer anymore, what countdown do you want?
It's the same countdown. I have a 15-second opener.
Oh, okay.
Macy
Yeah,
still has the long opener. Yeah,
I
I'm guessing.
don't know of any classes that have longer. I will be. I'm happy to be corrected.
I don't think any other classes have any longer than that. Yeah, I'm guessing Jin got some type of wife aggro because he's at Disney with his wife and his kids right now. So I'm guessing he just got yanked away for a second. So
Is he playing in a hotel?
appreciate it. Yeah, he's at the hotel right now. So I appreciate everybody's patience on that while he's doing that. Okay. Nope, you're all good. All right. Okay. We'll just give it a roll.
Alright, kinda. God, even the countdown lags.
Don't you usually use something for your countdowns?
Hmm? What do you mean?
Oh, I thought you had like something you use for your countdowns for some
No
reason.
harm shall come to her highness.
That might be what's in my mind. Okay. We got a raid wide.
Feel the
We'll do the
sting of
donuts
my
and the other
divine
thing.
blade.
Remember, donuts need to cover those 4 towers, which donuts are on the support.
Over here, Dante.
Yep. Donuts stay still, where people can move.
Oh, I didn't realize I had to stay that long.
Try this.
Yes, yeah, no, you're all good. Yeah, it's gonna kill you here in a second. Yeah, so the donuts, you have to stay inside your donut until it stops going off. You can technically run through it, but the donuts on this first one are covering towers, so you have to hang out on the tower the whole time.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep, no weird movement skills or anything there. You are rooted in place.
I'm still trying to get the opener and not fuck it massively while I'm doing it.
All good. Okay. It's all good. Let's just rapid fire him off.
All the towers are in melee range, so you just plant in melee range and just don't move. It's really easy.
Yep, and the range can go all the way out, so we're able to give you guys plenty of space. It's like the range's goal is to stay as far out as they can, and the melee's goal is obviously to get their donut in a way that everyone can still maintain uptime.
Feel the sting of my divine blade!
Okay. So this is DPS on the towers. DPS on the towers. The people are moving. Waiting that out.
Try this!
Tank tethers next. Tanks grab your tethers. Have some top practice. The tether more janky than top. Okay, you'll go to your clock spots now. And supports are going to do the first thing. So support's in. We're going to swap on 1 and 3. So when this first cleave goes off, DPS step in and support step out. So swap. Then stay. And then swap.
Oh my
It's okay.
god.
That's alright. And then that is just a stack with heavy hit. So it's like 7 hits. So just heal through it. This is a really good spot for Lilybell. I will get Ruby up. Okay, all the supports are going to go over to the B side of the room. Or sorry, supports will go to the D side of the room. Excuse me. Supports to the D side of the room. And then, yep, you want to point those out. So if you get tethered, put her sword on the edge of the arena, basically.
Ow!
Yeah. Okay, so what's going to happen there, there's going to be 3 sets of towers and 4 sets of cleaves. And 2 orbs, or 4 orbs around the arena. All the DPS are going to go to the east, all the supports are going to go to the west. One of the four on each side will get tethered to that guy to that clone on the side. You're just going to take it and basically stand, however, will force her sword out of the arena. She's going to swing into a half room off of whatever side her sword is sitting on. So you just need to point that sword off of the stage, basically. Like, so, and they always will get pointed either north or south. So, like, if you're over here on B, you're either going to be standing, you know, down here so she cleaves out of the arena, or opposite up by 2. All the other people need to be inside of the tower. I can tell you, for the DPS, your towers will spawn at 2, then at 3, then at 2 again, and for the supports, the towers will spawn 4, 1, 4. So they spawn opposite of each other. So, we'll do 4 of those. Your goal is to burn through those 2 or through those 4 orbs. So, that's what we're doing next.
Right. Kind of.
I will say the 2s are going to most likely be coming up during it. We have some classes that holding 2s are very painful. So, quite frankly, you can let them fly. Technically, in PF, they would probably tell you to hold to the extent you're able, just because the phase ain't short, and if you hold them, you can get more out of it. But while we're progging, just do whatever you need to do for this purpose. The DPS checks off if everyone's alive. So, okay, supports are donuts. The supports come to the towers.
Ow!
Yeah, you. Okay.
Try this!
I thought
That
you
was
had
my
enough
bad.
space. I thought you were in the tower. No, that's my bad. I thought you were in the tower, and the last second, like, adjust, it like threw me to the side. It like literally, I didn't know it would do that.
You were just inside my thing, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking hit, so I took a step away. That was on me. Okay, anyway. I will try to stay as far back, but you definitely don't want to shift towards C. You want to shift more towards 4.
Well, the
Or
tower
towards D,
will
I
work
mean.
for- Okay, so you want me to go up to D. Got it.
Yeah, everyone should try to stick to their quadrants as much as they can. Okay. All
Yeah,
right. Just keep her firing up. Yeah, I noticed you moving down towards C, because in theory,
No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
yeah, there should be, because Cat will be down by C, and so that'll get you guys the most.
Upon my
We were just
blade,
hanging
I
out.
swear,
The
no
most
harm
uptime.
shall come to her
We're
highness.
doing our thing.
We're getting through it. We're learning one way or another. We're getting there.
That was funny though that it like kind of yeeted me as we stacked them.
Feel the sting of my divine blade.
Okay, so supports are going. Because I'll go to the back of this tower, so you'll have some space. And then you can step into the middle after. Yep, just like that.
Try this.
That's how we get full uptime. Alright, to your spots. Support's
No
doing it
quarter.
first. So support's in. Then DPS far. So we're gonna swap on the second cleave. And then stay after. So, wait. Wait. Swap. And then stay.
Taste my steel.
Stack up. Then we go into ad phase.
I will show you the soul of a royal knight.
So supports to D, all the DPS to B.
Do they have to die at the same time?
No, they just all need to die. And if you, when you get the tether, you just step out of it. The cleave, you can step out of it. Once it's locked in place, it's locked in place. So, next tower will be up here by 1 and down by 3. We just do this 4 times.
Oh, I see.
These are that.
Yep. Yes. Yep. 2 should be right now, and everyone will always get 1. So. And then once the DPS are done, you just want to help the supports kill theirs.
Tether, though. Gotta do your tether.
Yeah, there will still be a tether. Yep, nice job. Good recovery. And no matter how fast you kill, they always have to get through the 4th cleave.
For the honor and glory of Alexandria, I
Okay.
strike.
Work through phase 2.
Those twos were terrible. Because
Ruby, if you want a really fun caster tip, come stand up here by 2, and it will give you a buttload more uptime, because the first mechanic will resolve around 2. So,
No more games.
okay, so we're either going to go to A or to B, in this case B. We're going to follow this. We're going to just follow it around. It's 15 hits. Kind of make your way behind it. After the 15 hits, there will be a spread. We just need to all spread out. And don't be on the little rose platforms. But it's going to keep coming. Keep moving. Spread. Don't be on the rose platforms. Because anytime you hit a rose platform, it will propagate whatever hits you through that platform. Okay, now we do the second one.
You've no time even to
The second one, we're either going to be at B or D. We're going to go to D. We're going to come to D. We're going to stay out. And we're going to step in. We're going to step in. And then sidestep.
Dude, I can't see anything on this thing.
Yeah, a lot of people, and there's the tank buster right there, so just take that one away, Macy. I will work on getting up here in a second.
Okay, any.
If you grab one of them, Ruby, I'll grab the other.
I can't tell if
There is no
that lightning circle was a like an out mechanic or something.
So
Yeah.
it's always either an out and an in, and an in or an out. Okay, so
Oh,
Ruby,
okay.
Ruby and Dante will be up in between A and 2. All the rest will be doing our spreads down here by C.
Get out of here, Bell.
Yep, so Belle, you'll be down here. Okay, so the DPS are out. Supports need to cover their tower. So Bell, you'll go stand in that south tower down there. Yep.
Oh, the
And
boss
support
moves.
stand in
That
that, and then
sucks.
everyone else just move off of that. Yep. It's okay. That's alright. Then we're gonna get a hit. That's gonna kill me, probably. Yep. That's okay.
Got this stuff.
Yep. So the way those last mechanic, or the way all the stuff works in that last phase, is like I said, anything that hits a rose will propagate whatever hits it through every rose it connects to. So if it's connecting to multiple, you hit it with an AoE, and that AoE will pulse through everything that touches that one. When it comes to the towers, your goal is to be touching those towers, or like, so in that case, the 4 people that didn't have it cover the towers. The other 4 people, just make sure you jump into the empty space. Just get off of any rows. Do not be touching any of them. The second mechanic, Dante, yes, and that mechanic was third bloom in the picture.
Oh, the puddle's still there. That's what I died to.
Yes, the puddle is in the center of the room.
There's
Dude, I can't
always going to
see that
be-
puddle.
It's always going to be a out puddle or an in puddle.
Yes. And then there's 2 different sides. It'll either be B or D. What I'll say is one side will always have 1 platform out and 2 in, and one will always have 2 in and, or one will have 2 out and 1 in. So you want to dodge the out in a way that gives you access to both of the other 2. So if it's an in, you want to be standing on the one that only has one patch inside, because you'll dodge out for the next, and then you have access to both the other 2 to dodge the half, or to dodge like the little cone leaves.
Okay.
Yep. And yes, the middle, whenever she does cast Bloom, the middle is dead. You cannot go in the middle. The bleed is survivable, but annoying.
Alright. Kinda.
So our 2s are just gonna be off from yours or these and that.
I mean, I can just rune 3 for a little bit.
Yeah, if you want
It's
to
just,
hold them,
yeah.
yeah,
really
if you're
sucks.
able to hold them, it sucks, but
Upon
yeah.
my
Like I
blade,
said, if you want to pop them, it ain't the end of the
no
world.
harm shall come to her.
Timing was just terrible. I hit the skill to use it, and I didn't get to actually hit it.
Yes.
And then she's not targetable when she comes back, which is really shitty. So my timer
Feel the
lost.
sting of my divine blade.
Okay. So DPS are covering towers. Dodge the things. Towers.
Try this.
Tank stuff. And Witch Hunt.
No quarter.
Support Spar. So DPS be under the boss. We'll swap on 1 and 3. We'll swap on 1 and 3. Swap. Swap again.
Taste my steel.
Stack it.
I will show you the soul of a royal knight.
Oh, fuck. That cleaves part of the tower.
Did it?
Yeah.
Yes. It can cleave a tiny bit of it. Depending. This is probably gonna explode. Yep.
I panicked running out of it and then going back in.
That's alright. Yeah, so it is full uptime. But just keep in mind, if you are hitting uptime for the melees on that, you want to be max melee of the orb so that the cleave doesn't, you know.
It
Run
was
super
it was weird. It was Ruby. I think you ran too far in and she like the backside of her overshot.
Like, was it like a
Interesting.
big part of it? Like,
No, it was like just a little part of it, but I was like up against the orb right here, and I wasn't expecting it. So like I ran like this and got hit by her.
All good.
Okay.
Okay, anything else? Just takes
I
a
just
little
wasn't
getting-
expecting it. That's all.
Yeah, towards the center of the room is always going to be your safest, but should always be your safest place. But may not always be, but it should always be.
Upon my blade, I swear, no harm shall come to Her Highness. Feel the sting of my divine
Oh,
blade!
you're killing me.
DPS are covering towers.
DPS is not covering your tower because your DPS is an idiot.
Try this!
Figure reset. I saw you do it, and I was like, she just backstepped. That's
She did. She did, and the wall's a death wall.
and that's why we call it pulling a Macy.
That's a backstep, okay? That's not running into the wall. That's a backstep.
Okay.
It's still you in
Kinda-
the wall.
I'm tired, Ruby. Too tired for this shit today.
Upon my blade, I swear, no harm shall come to Her Highness. Feel the sting of my divine blade!
DPS towers.
Try this!
Are those towers always on the inner cardinals?
Yes.
No
They're always in
more.
2, 3, 4.
Oh.
Supports are out. Supports are out. We will swap on 1 and 3. Swap. Stay. Swap.
Taste my steel! I will show you the soul of a royal knight!
Safe with this. Set going.
Seems like it's always left, right, left, right.
I think it can alternate. I believe.
Tether, tether, tether.
All good.
For the honor and glory of Alexandria, I strike!
Trying to do cheeky dragoon things.
I mean, the tether snapped. Like, you placed the tether.
He did place the tether trigger.
You have succeeded.
Okay. So, we're gonna be at A or B for this first one. Just gonna see which one has it. We're going to B. Inching our way around. It's spreading. AoE. And after the AoE, we'll either do the in-out plus dodging at B or D.
You've no time even to fear
Touch the
my
middle,
wrath.
obviously. It's bad. We want to be out, so we're at D. We're at D. When we step in, we're going to step towards the 1. So step in towards 1, and then side step back.
Try this.
And then tanks do their thing.
A gift for you, Dante. I don't want it.
Oh, we're going to
I mean,
get
you
Jin
have
up. And then Jin, as soon as you're up, if you can grab Ruby, that would be appreciated. Okay. Tanks will be up at A1. Tanks will be up at A1. So, Dante and Ruby will be at A1. The other pairs will be doing their thing. Okay. I was gonna say, I think you dashed through the middle. Alright, so supports are placing theirs.
It's
We're fine.
weird,
I got
yeah.
it. I got it. I got it. Macy, cover that tower.
I got it. I
Yep.
died, but I got it.
Yep. I'm gonna guess, did you dash through the middle? I'm assuming.
he just nonchalantly walked through it.
Ah, that would work. Yeah, whenever the roses are on the field, never go anywhere near them. It's always bad.
Even though the tower is always in the rows, that's okay, right? It just looks scary, but isn't.
So the tower will always be in the rows. So what's happening is on those towers, the towers we can also pull, but the towers are hitting. Just so everyone's aware, the towers are hitting those roses, and because the tower's embedded in the rows, if you stand anywhere inside that row square, you will qualify to stoke the tower.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I did not.
Yeah. You'll see it light up when you're in it.
Upon my blade,
So the
I
placement
swear,
for towers and
no
roses
harm
on
shall
there,
come to her
you will
highness.
always be east. So you'll either be taking the one on east, or you'll be placing the eastmost of the little like set of 3. So you'll either be the east tower or the eastmost rose
Feel
base
the
of the
sting
like
of my
cluster.
divine blade.
Supports are doing those.
Try this.
Tank stuff.
See, I thought those towers were random. That's why I was always kind of just chilling, waiting to see where they spawn.
Nope, they're always on the inner cards. And we got Witch Hunt.
No quarter.
Supports in. Okay, so we'll swap after the second hit. Swapping after the second hit. Wait. Swap. Wait.
Taste my steel. I will show you the soul of a royal knight.
That's the wrong one.
They all just need to die.
I thought to gap close me to the nearest one, or gap close me to a support one.
That's not good. Let's do our last thing. Alright.
For the honor
Got it.
and
There you
glory
go.
of Alexandria, I strike.
So I'm gonna be cheeky during that going forward.
Okay.
And I'm going to... I mean, honestly, range should be helping supports, so melee can pop twos on DPS side.
No
Yeah, that's not
more
causing any
games.
drift.
I mean, it's going to cost 20 seconds.
Going to A. Going to A and following it. It's going the opposite direction this time. Same thing applies. That's right.
I'm gonna die at Cal.
I got him. Very wide. Yeah, there should be plenty of room to get all the uptime.
Fear my wrath.
Remember, middle will be dead whenever you see these floors. We want to be in, so we're going to B. Going to B. B, and then we're going to shift.
Oh.
We dodge out. So dodge out and shift. After that, go. Yep.
Heal me.
Out.
Try this.
Grab him if you can.
I don't think you can heal for that bleed.
You can if you have Benny. That's about the only way you can do it. Is a Benny can top them enough to make them live. But, and worst case, if you do end up on the wrong side, honestly, just do the in and the outs and eat the cleave on the same platform and you're fine. Okay, so Ruby and Dante will be up by A2. Me and Macy will be by D4. The blue pair will be by C4, and the yellow pair will be at B3. And that'll be how you'll cover your things. DPS are dropping roses. So Kat, you'll be in that middle one. Okay, so some bad things are coming.
Actually,
So just
drop roses,
remember-
we get off our thing, right?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't-
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Once you drop your flower tile, you go to an empty tile.
Yep. So if everyone looks at the
Right.
Recollection channel under the raid strats, which everyone should be able to see, that picture right there. Yep, you were shifted off one. Because you should. So if you were using what we just saw right there, that singular rows would have been Ruby, and then the three in the cluster, reading from left to right, would have been Macy, then Kat, and then Leon, and then the four of us covering all our things. Yep, that's okay. We're getting through it. We're learning. And so all that happened right there was because when you had yours placed, basically Jin had his here, and then it hooked to this one, and I believe it hooked up. And what ended up happening was because there was one at 2, it basically daisy chained the one Dante was standing in to the one Jin was standing in, and that's why everybody died.
I have a question.
Okay.
The towers that we are taking, are the towers relative to this new north, or are we sticking to towers based on colors?
They are relative to the new north.
Okay, got it. That's all I need to know.
Yep, everything for that mechanic is relative to the new north. So Dante and Ruby will be the new north, and then everything else is relative to it.
Got it.
With the yellow pair taking east, purple pair dealing with their stuff west, and blue dealing with their stuff back. One thing I will note as well, that only is going to apply to Cat, but it will help you some. When you are covering your tower, so let's just say your tower was at C, once the 3 people have placed their things in the front, because if it's been placed right, you'll see how they're all linked together. You can actually step up into this front middle one, and you have free reign on all this 3 set, plus yours, because they're all hooked to your tether. So if you're in any of those 4, it will cover your tower. So you're not stuck there. If you need to jump, you can freely jump. It'll misplace you off your tower, but it'll still count the tower as good.
Oh, you don't have to stand in the tower. You can just stand in the pizza slice.
You need to be in the rose patch that the tower is sitting in.
Okay.
Yep. So you just need to be in the rose patch the tower is sitting in.
So the boss does not.
But because they're... Yes, you have to be on the flower tile as a rose patch. Yep. Yeah, and now that they're connected, because they're connected, if you're standing in any of the ones that's touching it, it'll count as that tower. Because basically when it goes off, the tower is pulsing through the rose tower tile it's touching and every other one that's hooked to it. And as long as it hits a person, it counts as satisfying that tower.
Couldn't the Dante also do that then?
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he can always do that as well. Yep.
I can do what?
Yep. The two people in the middle can always do that. The outside people can.
So north and south people can always melees and always hit the boss and don't want thrown out.
Yeah, and you can hit the boss from D and B as well, from east-west,
Right.
but it's just a little bit off. Yep.
Oh, it's just max
Okay.
melee. I see.
Yeah, it's just max
Yep,
melee.
yep.
This fight, like you said, is full of time.
Okay.
Just need to move, but you're saying me as a tower, I can stay the whole time. Yes, if you are in the tower, you obviously just need to hang out. You don't want to get hit by the rose drop when it happens, but after
Yeah.
the roses drop, you can be on any of the four. Yeah, so you'll just go hang out in your tower basically until they drop, and then you could step forward slightly if, like, you had a jump you needed to get off. It would move you forward, but you'd still be inside.
Upon my blade, I swear, no harm shall come to Her Highness.
Bro, tank stance.
Feel the sting of my divine blade!
Okay. Yes, or towers.
Try this!
Tank tethers. Go to spots.
No quarter!
Supports out. Supports out, we swap on 1 and 3. Swap on 1 and 3. Swap. Stay. Swap.
Taste my steel!
I don't know why I thought that was always on a healer.
No, that one's random. You can actually, your tanks, if they get it, can actually run away and
I will show you the
involve it.
soul of a royal knight!
I've seen that happen.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Ow. He went the wrong way. That's alright. Just wipe it up. Run it again. Yes. Yeah, the cleaves can be 100%. They're 100% random. I don't know if it always does 2 and 2, but
That was the
I
first
do
time
know.
it wasn't opposite of the tower, which was interesting.
Yep. Yeah, you always got to look at the guy you're hooked to.
Yeah, look at the sword. It's nice he rotates with you. Easier to
Yes.
Upon my blade, I swear, no harm shall come to Her Highness. Feel the sting of my divine blade!
Some folks have towers.
Try this!
Run for your life, Ruby!
I was kind of scared. Looked like the tanks were fighting over one for a bit.
No quarter!
Supports in. Supports in, we'll swap on 1 and 3. Swap. Wait. Swap.
Taste my steel!
Honestly, I appreciate how much easier that mechanic is than Witch Hunt. Just from how not finicky it feels.
You mean it's not cursed pattern?
I will show you
yet.
the soul of a royal knight.
Later.
I mean, the curse pattern was easier for me.
God damn it. Okay, well, yeah, I'm gonna use twos now.
Yeah, go for it. And keep in mind, even if those die, you still have to aim your thing because it will always go off.
That time I was hitting the support side.
I saw that we still had them higher, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll use my twos now.
I did notice ours seem to be dying faster, so that tracks. That tracks. Alright, remember 2 is your friend for a starting spot here. Because you'll always dodge from either A or B. As the start. Always starts A or B. In this case, it's B. We're spreading out.
You can probably stay over here, Leo.
Yeah, we can fit everyone over here. Raid wide.
I just figured,
Nope.
as a melee, it won't hurt to just move it.
Yeah. Okay, so once again, B or D will always be your starting spot, so I prefer to hang out by C so I can dodge that way. Alright. Going to D. And once we step in, we're going to sidestep, and then sidestep back. Or no, wait, I missaw that. Never mind. I missaw that.
We went to the. We should have went to
Yeah,
there.
we went to the other side. Yep, I missaw that. That was on me. Whoops. Those roses like to sometimes look like themselves, so the floor gets kind of weird. It's fine.
We can't see the floor at all. It's the same to me.
Okay, so Dante and Ruby will be up by C. Everyone else is adjusting accordingly. So me and Macy will be by 2B, and Jen and Leon will be over by D1. Or sorry, A1. DPS on the towers. And supports move. Yeah, so like you can move ahead there, Cat, because it'll still count you in your tower. Nice. Alright, next mechanic, all the supports come stack up together at A, all the DPS stack up by C. Stack tight on top of each other at C or A. We're
On
gonna
the
do
ring.
Witch Hunt, but on the ring. Yep.
Stack together. You have to be stacked
Tight together. Yep. Some people will get donuts, you are gonna be stuck there. So DPS just stay together. Supports are baiting Witch Hunt far first. So wait for the donuts to finish. So it's gonna be far, close. So DPS or support spread out, going far. Then we go in.
Look at the base.
DPS go far.
So you go to your
Stay close.
Do you have to go to your clock spots now, or how do we do
No.
it?
No. Okay. So if you look at the picture I have posted, the same little picture, the kind of big red picture, up in the top right corner of it.
Oh, it's the top right. That's what that is.
So if you look up at the top right, you see that Bud of Valor 1. What we're doing there is basically so if the boss was C, let's just say the boss was C back here for ease, we're going to be stacked with all the DPS stacked up here and all the DPS stacked behind it and all the support stacked in front of it. And what's going to happen is one group of the 4 of us is going to end up with donuts. That group is always going to be baiting second for that Witch Hunt. So what's going to happen is we'll all hang out, and then in this case, if it was the supports are the first one spreading as the DPSF donuts, we will fan out into this formation that you see in that picture. So looking towards the middle, H1 is, you know, going left. So like basically, let's see, Bell, you are ST. So it would be basically me, then Dante, then Bell, and then Jin. And that is how we spread, is we spread across the north half of the room.
Looking in.
So in that case...
What, did you just do it backwards?
No, I don't think so.
Isn't H1 right here?
Oh, yes, you're right. I did do it backwards. Yep, nope, you are correct. You are correct. Yes. So H1 would be over here.
If you're doing
Then
C as the
Dante,
boss, wouldn't you... Is it relative to the boss? Like, is it based on the
No.
boss, or no?
No, it's just relative to north.
Okay.
Group 1 is on
Okay,
the left. Group 2
so
is
we're
on the
doing
right.
true north.
Yes, that is.
So I would be here. Whoever D1 is would be beside me.
Yep, that would be Macy, and then it would go Cat right here, and then Leon would be here. And so the way that'll work is the first group will bait whatever's called there, so an in or an out, whichever group didn't have the donut. As soon as the stack goes off, you'll get in position to bait that, and then we do it the same order from there. So it'll be the second bait will then be the group that had the donut. As soon as the donut disappears, you'll prep for whatever that next move is. So it's either going to be the same 1-3 swap or swap on 2. It's just who's swapping is dictated by the starting order. So it'll either be the DPS going first or the supports going first.
It's important that donuts take their donuts on the hitbox ring, so the first bait can go
Yes.
inside the ring, or max melee to take the far at the end. Because if you're too far out or too far in, they're not going to be able to take the ring.
Yep, so right on the hitbox ring. You just want to be like, there's the ring that, if you target it or target her, you can see like the ring where the flank line or the flank arrow is. You just want to be inside that. That way people can get in or out.
Yeah, I think we were a little too far out and we took to the base.
Yep, so after we do that mechanic, after that is done, the next mechanic that'll come in will be that Roseblood 4 that you can see in the picture. All I will note about that picture is, so we'll find the little safe cone basically that has 4 in there. You should have. Yeah, the donuts want to stay right on that ring. Because you won't have to move until the second set, or if you have the donuts, you won't move until second. You will have plenty of time to move. Yes.
And if they
You'll
have donuts, then we make sure we're spread out, waiting for the
Correct.
ins and the outs.
Yep, one group will always do the initial spread, so we don't always do supports first on them. That's the only one that supports don't always go first on. Yep.
We should re-instance. We got 9 minutes left.
Yes, we can re-instance. But so we do that, and then like I said, Roseblood 4th Bloom will be basically the same deal. So you can see in the picture there's the 4 roses getting placed.
The green ones, I assume?
Basically, what's up?
The green roses? Or the green AoE circle?
Yes, so you'll see the 4 green roses are being placed. That'll all be part of one group. So either all the supports or all the DPS. And we do that with the same logic. So like Dante, you'd take the inside one, looking towards the center room, the inside left, I'd take back left. Bell would take inside right, and Jin would take back right in that case. And then the DPS would do the same thing. So like Ruby would be back left, Leon would be back right, and then the melee would be Macy left, Cat right. And then the other 4 people, if you look at the picture, you can see they're all just backed away. That's about the only point of downtime in the fight. Technically, 1 DPS can be standing in between those 2 roses on the north half of the room in that section for their spread. You cannot hit, if you see where the green pie section is, the 2 reds that are touching the outside, you cannot hit those with your spread. If you hit those with your spread, we will die. Because what'll happen is the roses will drop and then your AoE will spread through the entirety of all of us and kill everybody. So yeah, that's how that mechanic will work. After that's done, we will go stack. And for ease, it's the one mechanic I saw that does something slightly different. We're going to stack inside the tip of the pizza slice, right there. So we're going to stack in the tip of the pizza slice on the rose tiles. And then it's literally going to be just a simple, everybody sprints, all the supports go left, all the DPS go right, and everyone's standing on the red tiles so we can do the share mechanic together. So that'll be that one. But we can keep it rolling.
Can the stack stay on the red tile?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
100%. I tested it earlier. It definitely works. So
Got it.
It's weird.
It actually-
some of the guides made it sound like you had to flip it, but not be on.
no, that was what they thought. And then we went through some testing today, and the stack can definitely stand on the tile or on the red. And it just
Upon my
guarantees all 8
blade, I
people are in.
swear, no harm shall come to Her Highness.
So it's nice and safe.
Feel the sting of my divine blade!
Supports are on the towers.
Try this!
Go to our spots.
No quarter!
Supports are out. Supports out. We'll swap on 1 and 3. Swap. Stay. Swap. And stay.
Taste my steel! I will show you the soul of a royal knight!
That worked. It's always been North Tower first, right, guys?
Yes, it will always, on your side, it'll always go north, south, north. On the DPS side, it always does the opposite. Or the support side, it's always the opposite. Excuse me.
Where's our tower? Oh, 3 towers, right?
Yes, 3 towers.
For the honor and glory of Alexandria,
It's always 3 towers and 4 fleets. Blue rose 1. Rank up by 2.
No more games!
Going to B.
Didn't Reen say no more games?
That was Biako.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that was Biako. Right, this will be his friend. Yeah, we got plenty of room here. Plenty of room to hang out. Okay.
You've
2.
no time even to fear my wrath!
We're gonna use B. Or use B,
Oh,
we're gonna
shit.
shift straight back. So,
Heaven's
okay.
roar!
Shift straight
fuck.
back. And then shift to the side.
I hate that fucking shitty
The circle is
Try
such a
this.
trap. It's such a trap.
Like, why? It's not necessary.
Yo, I can't grab it when you're both stacked up like that.
Jin, can you grab him?
There is
thank you.
no escape.
Remember that circle in the middle when you spawn back up. New North is 3C. New North is 3C. Right. Supports need to be on the towers. Supports on your towers. Get off the other things if you're not a support. And AoE. Nice job. After this, we'll do that north-south mechanic we talked about before. So, on the rings, on the targeting ring. Tight stack on the targeting ring. Remember, donuts will stay still. Donuts will stay still.
No quarter.
DPS, or sorry, supports are baiting first, supports in. So, we can move in slightly, just eat the stack together.
Spread out.
Supports in. Supports in, it's a swap on 1 and 3. DPS in. DPS in. Alright, and then DPS out. Perfect.
Taste my steel.
That's that. And we stack up for stock break.
I feel like I did the opposite of what you said.
Yeah, I have no idea what the pattern was.
It was in, out, out.
Because me and Mason were definitely in on that last one.
We were just fucking doing
Yeah, we were
whatever.
just
So
more
you guys
in
were,
than
you were in, but we were more in. Okay, so we find the safe pizza slice. Safe pizza slice is over by A. So the rose people get marked to A, everyone else goes to the opposite side. So DPS go to the opposite side, do not hit the one by B or D with your thing. Alright, everyone come to A, stack up at A with me, don't go through the middle, just stack up. As soon as you see the chain, supports go left, DPS go right. Stay on the red.
Oh, that's a stack. My bad.
Yeah, you guys stay on the red and then it'll spread through. Jin, healer, LB. No, we're okay. We're all good.
And this would be the second pot when you were actually potting.
This would be, yes. Okay, next mechanic, you're going to go to your spots for Witch Hunt. We're going to do a half-room cleave first, then we're going to do the thing, supports, all that jazz. So, supports out will be first, dodge the half-room cleave, so come to the D side of the room. It's going to be supports out, DPS in, we're going to swap on 2, get to your spots. The DPS in. Swap. Everyone to D after. Get to D now.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Move
so
too
it's
soon.
a whole mechanic, and then you go to the side.
Yes.
Yeah,
so
I
you
got
do
baited.
one half room cleave, 4 swings, like the whole witch hunt, and then as soon as the 4th one ends, then you try to basically pop
Cleave,
swing
which I'm
across.
cleave. Okay.
Yep, exactly. Exactly.
Alright, got it.
And then after that is Bloom 5, which is real simple. Bloom 6, which will tank LB if we have the LB for. So that's easy enough if it's not dead. And then you literally just do Bloom 1 again, and that's it. So,
Upon my blade,
real
I swear, no
short,
harm
like
shall
not a
come
whole
to Her
lot.
Highness.
Not a whole lot, man.
Feel the sting of my divine blade.
DPS towers.
Try this.
And tank stuff.
Also, there's 2 things this fight has common with D3s.
No
Double tank
quarter.
tethers and terrible flow.
Not incorrect. Okay, supports out. Supports out. DPS in. We'll swap on 1 and 3. Swap on 1 and 3. Swap. stay. Swap. Yeah, and that's why it's so important that when you're in, you're just inside the hitbox, and when you're out, you're at least out of it. And then, like, if people are too close or too far, it doesn't cause too much issue.
I will show you the soul of a royal knight. For the honor and glory of Alexandria.
What's about the
I
ideal
swear.
kill time? Generally speaking. Because you can't push the phase any faster. So,
It
it's
feels
about
so
what-
bad using twos there, not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's why most things just they hold it. And then just reopen when she's out of
No
target.
more games.
I think it's exactly 1 minute.
Okay, we're going to B. We're going to B. Yeah, you can use your one from there, I think.
Yeah.
How long is that phase?
It was exactly 1 minute.
Spread. Raid wide.
You've no time even to
Alright, middle's
fear
gonna be
my
dangerous
wrath.
again. And out. In, go to D. We're gonna shift back. So we're gonna go back left when we move out. So back left. Cross. We're safe.
Try
You.
this.
And tank stuff. Rogues 3 next.
There is no escape.
Okay. New North is in between A and 1. New North is between A and 1. After tiles. Supports on the towers. Supports on the towers. And DPS get off the thing once you placed it. Nice job. Raid wide. And then the AC mechanic.
No
Okay.
quarter.
So, DPS are baiting first, DPS far after that stack.
After the
That's gonna
stack
be
room.
good.
After the stack room.
Yep. Alright, it's DPS far, swap on 1 and 3. Supports far, DPS in. And then DPS take that bait, and then supports in. Nice job.
Taste my steel.
Yeah, Ruby just said, fuck your state.
I don't want
Hey.
to smell it.
He got where he needed to be. He got there eventually.
No, he didn't. He said, fuck your
My
state.
resolve shall never
Okay,
waver.
fourth one. Fine. Pizza slice, middle is death. Middle is death now. Pizza slice goes to A. Rose markers go to A, other people go to the other side. Supports to A. Other people to the other side. Run far. Alright, stack at A. Don't go through the middle. Stack up. East-west. Stand on the red. On the red. On the red. And kaboom, we all see, because it propagates through the mist. So it works.
That's kind of
Alright. Yeah. It's a neat mechanic, actually. I really like it.
So why do we have to stand on the red? Why couldn't we all stand off?
Because the supports have a stack. And if you're on the red, you share the stack with them even though you're not in it.
Oh.
Okay, so now you
That's
go to your
pretty cool.
spots. So you go to your spots. We dodge a half
No
room first.
quarter.
Supports will do first. So supports in first, fight in the half room. So come to the D side. It'll be supports in. We swap on 2. So supports in now. Wait. Wait. Swap. Wait. Everyone get to D after this. Get to D now. Get to D.
Take my steel.
Oh, I don't know why. Okay.
That was not D.
No, that was not D. My brain just thought it would swap and it does not swap.
I got the risk.
Thank you.
You have that again.
You don't know how appreciative we are of that. Okay, fifth bloom. Fifth bloom is real easy. We're either going to start at 2 or 4, and we're going to cross to the opposite one. So just hang out by 4 for now. Do not run through the middle of the room. That's all I will say. We're going to start at 4. We're going to cross as soon. So it's in, pop sprint. Cross to 2, go out. Cross to 2, out. Out and out.
It's just one quick
That-
movement and it dodges everything.
Yep, that's bloom 5. That's bloom 5. Okay, so bloom 6. Everyone who is in group 1, so me, Ruby, Dante, and Macy, we come up to the north part, up here. And the other people go to the south, and what we're gonna do is range and healer take the tower that spawns that spawns out. Tank and melee take the other one. Basically cover the towers on your half of the room, and tanks, I want you to pop the tank LB when you see the H in the thing. So like Ruby, come over here and take this tower.
Take out. You take the range one. Yeah, out.
All right, get off the thing, pop tank LB.
I have to stay in the tower, don't I?
Yes. Yep,
Oh.
nope, that's,
We have to stay in the. Oh, okay. I went out on mine.
oh, that's okay. That's all right. So then
You
this
take
is
it off
Rose
the
Bloom.
thing and that was confusing.
So this is Rose Bloom 1, you'll start at A, and you'll just rotate around the same way as the first time. So this is another rotation straight around the room. 15 of those little cleaves. After that will be one more spread, like we've seen before.
Ow. It hurts.
Yep, so
Did I
it'll
have
be
that
a
girl
spread.
released?
Didn't she die?
Oh, that's true.
Oh.
Okay, yep, I can explain that. So then after that, there's the raid wide. After this raid wide,
3%.
she's gonna do a tank. She's gonna do a tank buster, and then she's gonna do stock break 3 times in a row, and then in range. So that is the whole fight. So the way that mechanic's gonna work for Rose Bloom 6, just so everyone knows kind of how, because this is how PF handles it. So let's just say, for ease, I'll remove some markers quick. So let's just say we have like a rose tower here. We have a rose tower like here. We have one back here, and then we have one like hanging out like this. So 2 in and 2 out. The way that mechanic's going to work is 4 of us are going to get marked with roses. And it's going to be the same as always with rolls. Those people, what I want you to do is just find a tower that corresponds to your front or back. So like Jin, you and Leon will be back here. You just pick this empty tile right here, and one of you stands right here. The one of your pair that doesn't get the rose just needs to stand on 3. Needs to just stand on this tower. The melee will do something very similar, and their 4 is kind of crooked. It would actually be over here more. What they're going to do is one of you is going to go here, and you're going to stand in the one right next to it. And then in this case, if it was, say, Jin was placing the rose, he would place the rose, and then Leon would stand in this tower, and as soon as you place your rose, Jin, you're just going to get off it and stand on something that's not a rose. You're just going to get off that one. And what the goal of what we're attempting to accomplish is we're basically trying to not daisy chain any tower to any other tower. So the roses are just being placed, which if you look at the little picture I have, you can see none of the green roses are touching any of the other green roses. What we're trying to do is drop all those, and then the people who didn't place roses are all standing in a tower. And the tanks, as soon as you see the H in the word hazard get hit, throw the tank LB. And what's going to happen is all the DPS are going to be standing in their towers, or all the supports are going to be in their towers, and all the other people aren't going to be. And her 2 little cleaves she's doing are just going to cleave through the party, and everyone's going to get 1 to 2 vuln stacks, and they're not going to take any damage. And that's it. And then we're just going to tough through the vuln stacks for the last tiny bit of the fight.
Simple enough.
Yep. So that's all that mechanic is, and that's basically PF's agreed upon way of handling it, because the way you technically are supposed to handle it is that the 2 roses on the inside in this case, you're basically trying to make a chain that would allow someone to soak the tower without being in it to dodge the cleaves, and it's just a lot of excess for a mechanic that if we do it cleanly, we may not even need to throw the tank LB, because we could probably melee LB and kill it. So. Alrighty.
I mean, yeah,
Nice
if we
job.
pot, like I don't know if anyone else has been potting, but if we pop,
I've been throwing my old pots, but yeah,
Yeah,
everyone,
I have like 200 left for my old one. I would throw one though.
yeah, I've got a bunch of the old ones, so I've been throwing those. But yeah, realistically, if everyone just throws damage and we have no deaths, we can probably. I know the percent we need to be at coming out of 5 to clear it. So
My shit keeps getting all whacked, so I'm just gonna hold 2s for after the ads.
yes, ideally everyone should hold 2s during the ads. So, alright.
Okay.
If anyone has any questions, let me know. Otherwise, we'll just roll her. Just start her rolling.
And I'm
Up. Who said sec? Never mind. Okay, we're good. Just keep her rolling. We need to see Wings of the Kingdom so I can lose them.
Upon my blade, I swear.
that's me.
No harm shall come to her.
I lost one earlier today, so that was a thing.
Bell's dance.
Yes. I lost him to a frickin' Lalafell named Constant Constipation.
Feel the sting of my divine
That's what that was a
blade.
thing.
That's a name.
Alright, DPS F towers.
Just giving Bell like an inch of more space.
Try this.
Okay, my tanks do their thing. Cause yeah, I think we were at like 8% and we had like 4 or 5 deaths, so. We
No
should
quarter.
easily push if we have no deaths. Alright, support's in. We will swap after the second hit. Support's in, DPS out, swap after the second cleave. 1. Swap. And stay.
Taste my steel. I will show you the soul of a royal knight.
well, you can't use once.
Oh, do you lose them?
No, it's in the
Or-
middle.
No. That's not,
Yeah.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Okay, let's kill the last thing.
No, my Mocha.
No
Oh,
weapon.
hi, cat.
I don't know what happened, but
For the honor and glory
He
of
flew.
Alexandria, I strike.
2s.
he's doing Dragoon things. Gotcha.
He just gooning.
Uh-oh. I got him. That's
My
okay.
faith did not go.
Did not. Burn away. We're up by two.
No more
By two class.
games.
Going to B. Okay, we're going to go to B or D.
You've no time even to fear my wrath.
Go to B. B, we're going to go straight back after. Straight back and sidestep into cones. So straight back, sidestep into the safe square.
Try this.
Thanks, stuff. Rose 3 next.
There is no escape.
New North is A1. A1.
Surge.
Supports have roses. DPS cover towers. Supports off the roses.
It's twos.
Yep.
Oh, pots too.
Yes, you can pot this one. I think there's also another pot or two that you can fit in this fight. Before, like, the 6 window. Okay, AC. We need the stacks at AC. Remember, on the little line.
No
Remember, wait out
quarter.
your stack first, then you'll do your spread. Supports are spreading first. Supports far. Supports far, we will swap on 1 and 3. So wait for your stack. Supports out. DPS out, supports in. DPS out. Wait. Swap.
Taste my steel.
Perfect.
My resolve shall never
Okay, fourth
waver.
one. Back to pizza slice. Pizza slices at A. Pizza slices at A.
Did it always?
No. DPS are roses, DPS day, other people spread out. Make sure you don't hit the thing by B or D.
Oh, I was in the. I thought
You were in the wrong spot. That's okay. Just everyone stack by A. Stack by A.
I had my brain set that we were the other one. We've been the other one every time.
Yes. Nope. Yeah,
We got this.
you were greeding
Oh, no.
uptime is what
We
I'm
could have
saying.
survived that.
I didn't need to read up time. We would have been on the other tiles. It's just.
No, I know you were in that.
I was sitting there staring, going, "Where's my AOE puddle? Why don't I have an AOE puddle?" And I just fucking brained off, like, "Why don't I have an AOE puddle?"
It's okay. Shit happens. Alright, just run it back.
Good hope.
I hurt myself.
You hurt yourself and all the DPS also in their confusion.
Wait, how did I kill all the other DPS?
Chained it.
It changed.
Upon my blade, I swear, no harm shall come to Her Highness. Feel the sting of my divine blade!
Support towers. stuff.
No quarter.
Support's far. Support far, we swap after the second hit. Swap after the second hit. Wait. Swap. And stay.
Taste my steel. I will show you the soul of a royal knight.
Nice job.
For the honor and glory of Alexandria,
Yeah,
I
chips.
strike!
And we'll be over by 2. Start the first one again.
No more
Oh,
games.
she goes back.
That was really weird.
Going to be. Leads going. Dodging those. We'll spread out.
Fire!
Spread down.
You've no time even to fear my wrath.
Okay. Second one. Go to D. We're gonna shift when you move out.
Heaven's roar!
Out shift. And shift back.
Try this.
Tanks will get their tethers.
Oh no.
Or I'll die. One of the two.
One of those I got her.
There is no escape.
Okay, New North is C4. New North is C4. We gotta face the cat for a second. It's gonna take some heavy bleeds. Okay, DPS our roses. Supports on the towers.
2s.
DPS get off those in 2s. Alright, nice job. Raid wide. AC.
No quarter.
DPS will do the first thing. DPS in after those stacks go up. There's going to be DPS in. We're going to swap on 1 and 3. So swap. DPS out. And then swap. Perfect. Nice job.
Taste my steel. My resolve shall
Pizza
never
slice mechanic
waver.
next. Remember, everyone should go into the pizza slice. Which is that A again.
It really likes being an egg.
It does. DPS are the roses. It's okay, I got a bell. Stack up an egg. Stack up an egg. As soon as you see your thing, sides. Break those chains, stay on the rows. Perfect. Nice job. Alright, we got a raid wide.
Choose.
And twos. Yep. Okay. You're gonna go to your spots. Go to your spots. We're dodging the half room first. So it's gonna be supports in first. Dodge the half room to the B side. It's a supports in, swap on 1 and 3. Back to your spots, supports in. Swap. Wait. Swap. Get to the B side of the room. B side of the room.
Taste my steel.
Okay. Long before that went off.
Yeah, I've noticed that snap is really fast on the second one.
Ridiculous. I was like long across that.
Okay. We're gonna hang out at either 4 or 2. We're looking for the first one to drop. We're gonna be at 4. Start 4, we're gonna cross to 2. We're gonna be out first. Out first. So. Cross, in at 2. In at 2.
Hard to see when thunder goes off.
Then get away from the tanks. These bad things are at. Yes. Yeah, you gotta be super duper quick on it.
It's not about being
Okay.
quick, it's just hard to see when it goes off.
A lot of stuff in this fight is, I agree. Okay, so group 1 will be up by A. Group 2 will be down on the south side. And remember, you're just trying to make it so that your chain goes. So the groups who have roses are gonna stand on the ones next to your towers. So DPS in the towers.
Dude.
Tank LB. Tank LB now. And twos, yep. And that's that. I will get Jin up as soon as I may. Alright, we're going back to 2, and we're doing Bloom 1 again. This time we're using A. And it's dead. And that's why you tank LB.
Yeah, it's so confusing because like there really was no melee tower for us. Sorry.
Forgive me, my queen.
What do you mean, no melee tower?
I have failed you.
On the north side? Let her answer after. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna pass on that. Everybody needs a copper, so go nuts.
Don't worry, guys. I got it. I rolled a 4.
Here comes ashes. Luck, I'm just getting every weapon.
What you mean? I rolled a 69, Ruby. You had
Nice.
a shot. You had a shot. But yeah, so like I said, we will. Yes, it's a north-south split. So group 1 will all go north, group 2 will all go south, and then, like I said, the groups that are placing the roses, as soon as you've placed your rose, you just want to run to any tile that doesn't have a rose. Because if you stay on the rose tile, you'll die even through tank LB, because you've now connected it to the tower, and when the tower goes off, you'll still have the fire vuln up, so it'll one-shot you, which I think is what killed you, Jin. That's okay.
Yeah, the roses next week. Is it determination or direct hit dash for healers?
Mine was direct hit. I'm guessing yours would probably be the same.
These two. 1 second.
I'm gonna guess it's the same.
I have stuff on
No, that's okay. Yep. Everyone can take a couple minutes, run to the bathroom, do what they got to do, and then we'll just be back at it. Like I said, the only request I have is because we're trying to get everyone their weapons. Once you've gotten a coffer, just pass the coffer so that the people who haven't gotten one can continue to get them. Not gonna loot master nothing, but we just want to make sure everyone can get their weapons. Honestly, this is a really fun fight. Like, I think it's a really well done fight once you understand it, and like the little gimmicks they put into it are kind of neat. Like, being able to share a stack across the rows is kind of a neat thing.
I hate Witch Hunt in general. It fucks my dyslexia.
I think everybody hates Witch Hunt. I don't think you're incorrect there. The nice part is, if we're clean up through rows 5, we are close enough that we probably can get away with throwing the melee LB and killing it before we have to do the tank LB. If we're clean. Because I want to say, the times I've seen it skipped, we were basically at about 12% coming out of... it was like 10 to 12% coming out of...
I remember I died twice.
Bloom 5. Right, that's what I mean. Like, our damage was close enough.
Bell murdered me.
Bell murdered you.
Yeah, there was a tank tether that was never taken off of me once. The first
Oh,
time.
that's right. Yep.
You should always make it so, like, Dante takes team 1's, like, if it's to the left, like the leftmost one.
Well, one of them could go clockwise and one could go counterclockwise.
Yeah, something like
that. Yeah, I figured it was same thought process, just don't go the same direction.
He has the same thought process we used for top.
If you have tank tether, if you're the tank, you already have tether, just go right in the middle of the boss.
Yes.
Yeah, just go under the boss so the other person can run around you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's two really good... Because that was what we kind of did with top for tether pickups. Was we had like a prio pickup. So like this person would always pick up like counterclockwise, this other person would always pick up clockwise. But then we always did once you had your tether, like the only people who should ever be inside the hitbox of the boss when you're picking up tethers are the people actively picking up tethers.
Okay, I'm good.
Yep. All good. I'll throw another ready check. Make sure people are back.
Can't wait to relive that after the Savage tour.
I like top.
Top is a fun fight.
I just hate Looper.
Everybody hates Looper.
It'll be nice when we have everybody doing it the same way.
No, the worst... you want to know what the most egregious thing I heard today in a PF was? There was a random dude I ran into that I was talking to while the PF was filling. And that man vehemently hates Sprue. He thinks Sprue is the second worst fight in this game. And I'm curious if anyone could guess what his most hated fight was, because when he said it, I was just like, that is such a weird take to me.
Bianco.
No, it's an ultimate.
Ooh.
But nope.
DSR?
That was my guess.
Nope.
You cob?
Nope.
T.
Yep.
Why T?
His most hated fight in this game is T. I was just
Wait,
like,
why?
wait, why do you hate T? He's not a bad fight at all.
Does he hate Jagdolls or something?
No, he just didn't like it because he didn't feel like mechanically it was fulfilling. Like, what?
It bored him.
I was like, that is the weirdest take.
That'll
Because
be
he's a healer, and he's like, all I do is spam Medica, and I'm like, I don't think you're doing it right. He is a great fight. It's a fun fight. It honestly was just a really elitist take. It was crazy.
I enjoyed T from a phys range perspective. I don't know how I'd like it.
T is fun on a tank. It's very boring in some phases though.
Yes.
Yeah, it was more fun on my ninja for sure.
It was definitely more engaging as a DPS because as a tank I felt like I was just kind of twiddling my thumbs for a lot of portion of it.
Yeah, like BJCC. That's like the most
Yeah,
fun part.
BJCC, I was very bored. To be fair, we didn't get very far. We didn't get past BJCC, so when I was on tank,
Alright,
because
kinda.
our team
There's
couldn't.
2 sets out for White Mage Ash. It's a whole supposed one set.
I will say it's nice.
Yeah,
not
no,
to
the
have to
scholars have that
instantly
too.
Dance.
They have 3.
I mean, you
They
can
have
dance
three
if you want to.
different-
Upon my blade, I swear, no harm shall come to Her Highness.
Rattle off some kills, get some people some kills. Maybe some wings. We're lucky.
Oh yeah, that's a thing, huh?
Wings, the barding. Technically there's music in here, but I've never seen
Sting
it.
of my divine
Give me the music.
blade.
I've seen everything else, but I haven't seen music. Support towers.
Try this.
Interesting. Tank tethers. Yeah, mine both use the. I think they
No
both use the.
quarter.
I'd have to double check the other ones. Support's out. We are going to swap on 1 and 3. We're going to swap on 1 and 3. Swap. Wait. Swap.
Taste my steel.
And stack.
I will show you the soul of a royal knight.
Okay, you tank scared me for a second. Because I didn't see both of you, and I thought we were missing a person in the tower. Because your names were just right next to each other. That's fine.
Oh, I'm really sad.
For the honor and glory of Alexandria, I strike.
We'll be up over my team.
No more games.
I'm using beam. Using beam. $15, please. And strike.
You've no time even to fear my wrath.
Alright, we're gonna go to D. Go to D. We're gonna shift. As soon as you move in, you shift. In shift. Move across.
Try this.
Tank stuff. Tank stuff that doesn't kill Mason.
Yay! I like that plan.
Quickly, Shirk Majesty.
No.
Double shirker.
There is no escape.
Basically, that only happened because Dante happened to grab mine, and you were
Okay.
too far south. I couldn't grab
New
it.
North is 1A. New North is 1A.
And never move.
Surge.
Supports are roses. DPS are on the towers. DPS on the towers. 2 DPS or supports off the things. Raid wide. And then first bug. Stack up. Ruby, you want to be on the other stack, right?
Ruby?
Yep.
Sorry, I thought this
Okay.
was good.
Yep. You're okay. Alright. It's going to be a swap on 1 and 3 in first. The DPS in. DPS out, supports in. Wait. No, that's okay. That's alright.
I'll get Ash.
My steel.
Thank you. On Dante, run away and goal light that if you can, actually. Perfect. Thank you. And we can use this time to get some people up. I will get Cat. You're able to get Macy.
My resolve shall never waver.
This will be the donut bloom, or sorry, the pizza bloom. C this time. Roses to C. They're on the DPS and Dante. So roses to C, everyone else, get away.
I need space.
Or okay. Back to C, back to C, stack up. We're gonna do the spread. Break your things, stay on the red. Perfect.
Sorry, Jen, I know I kind of pushed you out, but I didn't want to kill them.
It was a good adjust.
Good recovery.
Nice save. And this is also technically a pot and a 2 if you haven't used your pot or your 2 yet. Alright. This is the next cleave, so you'll go to your spots. Remember, dodge the half room first. It's going to be a far bait. Support spar first. Get to the D side of the room. Support spar. We're going to swap on 2. Swap on 2. Support's out. Wait. Swap. And then we're going to get to the B side after. Move, move.
Take my steel.
Nice. Good
You're
job.
still alive!
I did the thing.
I'm happy.
Kill him. Alright. Okay, we'll either be at 4 or 2 for this mechanic. Wait to see where the things drop. I'm gonna go to 2 this time. We'll go to 2. Out.
Heaven roar.
In, go to 4.
Oh, so that's possible without print.
Yes. Ruby, can you grab him if you have Swift?
Sure.
Thank you.
Watch
Oh
that.
no, tethers.
How we didn't
Nice.
kill somebody, I don't know.
I
I ran it to the tanks and I got skinny in between it.
Nice job. Okay. This is the north-south mechanic. So group 1 north, group 2 south. Remember, you will pop this on the H in hazard. This is where the tank LV comes. DPS towers. Supports, put down your roses. DPS towers. LB now. Get off the roses if you're a tank or a person. Nice. Have my super light chain as a reward. Then we'll go back to 2, and it'll die while we do the balloon 1.
It's an A?
We're going to A. A, yep.
That's true north stack.
See, this is why I was saying you can just tank LB, because it doesn't matter, because you take no damage after it's done. Ooh, the monk weapons.
Oh, gross.
Don't worry, guys. I rolled a 1 this time.
I like
Getting
beat Vel.
progressively lower
All right, I'm
level
going
rolls.
monk now. See you guys later.
I beat Vel, so that's a thing. I rolled a 5.
I've rolled a 4 and a 1. This is going well.
And together, you get a bigger number.
Okay. Give you a second if you want to use your coffer, do that stuff, and keep her rolling. We could get lucky and get actual, like, a drop that isn't a monk weapon or a black mage weapon. You know, something someone needs, that would be cool.
Weapon drops. Kind of want it.
Oh, what? A Picto weapon? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm fine passing that. If you want to grab a Picto weapon just in case, I'm cool with that. If people have things that they, you know, may want to consider, you know, especially like in the case of tanks, I know Dante, you pretty much always play Gunbreaker, but like if Bell was like, I might want a warrior axe or something, or you know, like Leon, if you were like, I want this fizz range weapon, I'm totally cool with all that too. If people have stuff they think as it drops, they're like, I might consider that, I'm cool with that.
Nah.
But okay, all right, just keep it rolling.
Alright, okay now.
Okay, I'm good with that. And yeah, double sage is always a possibility, or double shield's always a possibility.
Sage.
Double sage, maybe not.
Upon my blade, I swear, no harm
Double
shall come
double
to
shield
her
is really
highness.
good and true. It's just it was going to be a lot to get used to. That's why white mage made more sense.
Healing potions is so good. Like, oh my god.
Right?
Feel
Same
the
with
sting
sprint.
of my divine
That's another big
blade.
one that just feels nice. Right, DPS towers.
Got enough space back there?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I got a whole 5 section. Tank tethers.
No quarter.
Okay, supports it. It's a swap on 2. One swap on 2. Wait. Swap. And wait.
Taste my steel.
Man, I just held my position.
I mean, can you right there?
I can get one right here, but I gotta get like a rear, then a flank, then another rear. And Stack's gonna be moving all over the place.
They're always big enough that you can slightly adjust.
Yeah. You could definitely get away with it.
Can
If
you
we all
please
stack
target
like
our ad? That would be great.
Yeah.
I mean, I almost missed the tower because my character kept trying to run through like support.
Oh, you can stick 4 in the tower.
Yes. Yeah, because the cleave people don't technically, like, take any weird damage.
Damn, DPS I lack. You know,
I think that's because you were hitting our side.
yeah.
Ruby's not. Kiss them out.
Ruby's out there griefing.
Honestly, you should prefer that because if we kill ours faster, you're stuck on our side.
Only if I get the
Together.
fourth tether.
Yeah. What if you get the full tether? I'm thinking of you. At the end of the day, you
I'll
know?
just leave you and only you.
No more pain.
A or B, in this case it's going to be A. Belt's got to bleed, keep an eye on. Alright, he should be fine.
Oh shit, it keeps going.
Yeah, it goes for a while.
That
Hey,
did
always
happen.
miss.
Keep going.
That's alright. Stack up. Heal. Raises out. I've done the exact same thing on A. A feels super deceiving compared to going the other direction.
I trusted you, Dante.
Okay. So in this case, we're gonna go to B. Go to B.
Heaven's roar!
And then out. Dodge. Sorry, that
forgot
was a
what
late
mechanic
call on my
that
part.
Try this!
That was a late call on my part. Tank tethers.
You're fine. I forgot what bloom that was, and I'm like, I don't know what we're doing.
I wish they were called other things.
Instead of Bloom 1 through 72.
Like, she has such a big moveset in 9. Like, Kalimazar. Fucking... Holy shot.
I honestly thought we were on this mechanic,
North is A2. North is A2.
and I was looking for the pattern, like, where is it? So,
2's coming in a couple seconds. DPS have roses, supports the towers. DPS off the roses now. Raid wide, and we'll have first Bud of Valor after.
we'll have what?
Bud of Valor is the AC mechanic.
Stacks.
I don't know the names of things.
Roses of stuff. Valor of thing.
I'm so tired.
Okay,
No
so
quarter!
supports will be first. Supports out first. So stacks, then supports out. Supports out, DPS in. We'll swap on 2. Supports out. DPS in. DPS in. Swap. Swap. And then just stay. Stay.
Out Ruby, out Ruby.
I love how early that mechanic snaps because it's just aggressive because I've done that exact thing.
Ruby, you were in her asshole and you still got snapped for out, bruh.
It's... Because we're south, we technically don't do it first, so I get
Yeah.
mixed up.
You were like just climbing up at
The pie section is A. Pie section is A. Roses are DPS. So all the supports get away. Alright.
Oh,
We got killed.
Oh,
Jin, you
yes,
blasted
you did.
us.
Jen, you murdered us. Sack the healer stack. Oh, you live.
Or I just spread an Adlo on myself to make sure I live. One of the two was gonna happen.
Bitch, you live. We almost have the LB.
I'll have it when this next hit goes on.
There we go. Well, now we have to do the mechanic rift.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's gonna be the hard.
That's gonna be the hard part, yes.
No
Alright, well anyway, get to your
quarter.
spots. Alright, we're gonna do a half room. Supports are gonna be in first, dodge to the B side. It's gonna be a dodge on 2. So supports in, get to your spot, supports in, stay. Swap. Get to the D side after the split. D side now.
Taste my steel!
I'm fainting this. If it would go off, there we go.
And at the end of the day, we can stack Mitt and just throw whatever tank LP we have at it and
Do
see.
we still stick to the north-south thing?
Yes, just do everything the way we've normally been doing it, and we can probably actually.
Do you want us to try and do it the right way?
No, I don't think we need to. Like I said, we'll throw a tank LB if we have it. I'm gonna throw every piece of it I have. Okay, we're dodging from 4. We're in 4, and then out 2.
Heaven's roar!
Out 2. Get away from the tanks. Tank tethers, get away from the tanks. Yeah, because at the end of the day, if we try our best to survive it, and we throw as much mid as we have, plus the tank LB, As long as some of us live, we're good. Dante, Dante and Bell, can you buddy me and Jin?
In 5 seconds.
I mean, when, like, right where you would a tank it'll be, is what I mean.
Okay. I can buddy met one of you.
Okay, that would be, you can throw it at me. Alright. So Ruby, you want to be at this one over by 2? You want to cover that one over by 2?
This one's mine, Neo.
That's okay. You got in the tower, and that's what matters. No. Oh, did you? Okay. I think
You were missing.
I think it might have killed one of the people in the tower, so that's alright. It was a value tower.
I don't know if the tower next to me got.
It might not have. So yeah, just remember on that mechanic, so you'll be in your halves of the room, and there was some chaos there, so all good. Nice job adjusting as best we could. So the towers will always spawn. So basically anything on like the north half, there'll always be one outside and one inside, and on the south half, one outside, one inside. So,
Yeah, that was the first time we got like the opposite pattern.
Yes, so that was where we had the opposite, where they were, the outsides were 2-4 and the insides were 1-3. So, all good. Alright, let's run it back then.
Good enough.
Yeah. Yeah, it can technically flip to the opposite sides, but the game has not shown us that until that last pull.
How did I kill the DPS?
You
Were
put your
you-
circle in and overlapped it with the rose tile, so it chained and hit us all.
Yes. Yeah.
So when you get the rose there, the rose circles, you have to make sure none of it overlaps.
Yeah,
Yes.
your AoE puddle cannot touch a red tile.
Yep.
Because it makes all the flowers blow up and we're standing on flowers.
Yes. Support certain towers. It basically, if you think about it, any spell she throws when the rose things are on, whatever they get hit by is considered hit by whatever it gets hit by, it spreads that damage and effect to everything it's touching. And because of the timing, basically what happened was all the DPS dropped their rose field, and then the AoE went off and murdered them all. Support's in. Support's in, swap on 1 and 3. Swap on 1 and 3. Swap. Stay. Swap.
I hate that pattern. It's not something like.
The 2-1 is real nice.
Well, I have to
Compared to
cast,
the-
like, I have to cast right if we're supposed to be moving, for the third. And, like, right there, I thought that's a slide cast.
That makes sense. Makes sense to me. Good stuff.
For the honor and glory of Alexandria, I strike!
Over by 2.
No more games!
Going to A.
Not getting blown up this time.
That's the spirit. 5. Spread now. maneuver via B or D.
You've no time even to fear my wrath.
D. D, and we're gonna shift when we move.
Heavens roar!
In, shift. Back.
Try
Perfect.
this.
Thanks, though.
There is no escape.
Third one. New North is A2.
Wait.
A2. Yep. My brain was trying to call 2, so that's not right. Alright, DPS on towers. DPS or towers. 2s, supports off the roses. Got a raid wide. And we'll be at AC. AC mechanic next.
Ruby, don't climb her skirt this time.
Don't do it.
No, don't do it.
You got Robo Lucy.
Okay.
No
It's gonna be DPS first. Or
Please
sorry,
don't say
excuse
that
me,
again.
supports out. Supports out. It's gonna be supports first. Supports out, it's a swap on 1 and 3. So supports out, DPS out, DPS out, DPS out. Supports in. DPS in. Y'all are spooking me, but nice job.
Sorry, you said swap, so I thought that you meant we needed to be different than what you were. No, that's not what he meant.
Nah, you needed to be the same, but I've realized how that can be confusing now.
Because I didn't see what the colors were, to be completely honest.
That's alright. Working around it. Okay, pizza slice mechanic. Pizza slices at A. Roses will go to the A side of the room. Supports to the A side of the room. DPS, don't touch that one by D or B. Perfect. Come to the A side. Stack up. Watch out for the middle. Spread. Break your chains. Nice job. You're gonna have a raid wide, and then you're gonna go to your spots for that half room, or for the, well, it's called Witch Hut plus the 2 half room leaves. 2's coming.
And type plus.
Alright, so watch for the half room first. Gonna start with supports out first. Get to the D side, supports out. Supports out, DPS in. Supports out now. Supports out. DPS stay in. Swap after this cleave. Swap now. You're gonna come to the D side after this last cleave. Come to D now. Come to D now.
Take my steel.
And stack up. Perfect. Great job. Great job. We are cooking on damage, so just keep that up. And we might be good to push a skip on this. We'll see where we're at coming out of this mechanic, but keep cooking away. Alright, we're gonna start at 4. Start at 4. Out. Out 4, into. Pop sprint now. Cross, into. Into. Burn hard. And Tank Buster next. Tank Buster now, get away from the tanks. And yes, you are good to throw the LB. You can throw a melee LB, it should die. Just keep burning. Because that'll do about 3%. So, burn hard, don't even worry about where you're going, just burn. Like, try to do the mechanic as best you can, but it should die with plenty of time. So, just be safe, keep burning. Two's coming in a second. Throw them as soon as you get them. Just place those down. And burn hard. It's gonna be a race. It'll be a race to the finish. Got it.
Nice. I was
Nice
so
job.
scared.
Nice job. Red mage weapon.
Yeah,
Red
mage.
mage.
It's always
Stop rolling 20s. That would be fantastic.
okay.
There you
Give
go.
a second to grab your weapon, and hey, you want a foil?
Ew, I haven't played red mage in forever.
They're the premium big brain caster now.
Gross.
I like how I craft this weapon, use it 3 times, and then immediately discard it.
The best part was I crafted my weapon yesterday, and then went, wait, why did I craft this? This one's better, and then I literally sold it. I hadn't used it yet, so I put it up on the market board for 1,000,000 gil, and was like, someone will buy this.
You think that feels bad? We spent 3 months grinding a through weapon, and then discarded it the next week.
That's not
Who's
true. It's not
discarding
discarded.
it?
Hey, you can
It
still
has,
use
it,
it.
has it has a gear set.
I mean, we're not using it anymore.
Right, it's not a main weapon. I hear what you're saying. Yes.
I mean, it'll be Frubis until we get the relic.
That is true. Okay. Alright, let's keep rattling these off. So I think we need 1, 2, I think it's like 4 weapons still. Yes. Yeah, it should be 4 weapons. If we could get one to drop, that would be ideal. But alright. Let's do it.
Yeah, I know.
Cruising through it. And look, every weapon we get is just a little bit more damage, which makes that last thing a little bit less scary if we don't die.
Upon my blade, I swear, no harm shall come to Her Highness. Feel the sting of my divine blade!
Support towers. Support towers.
One of these days, I'm gonna PF and drop my little shock thing in melee. Then
They're gonna wall and kick you. They're gonna wall and kick you.
You're not a melee dude. Fuck off.
No quarter!
hey, I got 2 melee skills.
Input dash.
No.
Alright, support's
Oh,
out.
that's right. I'm a summoner again. I got
Support's out, DPS in. Support's out, DPS in.
I got a melee.
Swapping after the second hit. Second hit, we're swapping. Wait. Swap.
Yay, my
Taste
cat.
my steel!
For a second, I thought you said "Yay, my cat," and I was really confused.
Yeah, yay, my cat.
I was like, "What did she do?"
She exists. That's all she needs to do.
I will show you the soul of a royal knight!
Alright.
That's not good.
That will be okay. He's gonna be in the tower. Take it as. Well, actually, you know what? You know
Nice.
what? I could just do that. I was like, why am I trying to be fancy with this?
Oh! Oh!
Oh,
shit.
me.
That somehow worked as well as it could
So
have.
it must go to the next
For the
closest
honor
person.
and glory of
something.
Alexandria, I strike!
The decision you made was calculated, but man, are you bad at math.
That was a start.
Alright, so we'll
flying all over the
keep
screen.
tank LB.
Yeah, we will hold for the tank.
More
For sure. Alright, we're going to A. A. Up to A. That was bleeding to death. Spread. I like A because all the range can just hang out over here. Like, we already kind of do that, but it's nice that everyone can just hang out. Alright, second one.
You've no time even to
See
fear
that?
my
I
wrath.
You say that like it means something.
Alright, we're going out B. Out B.
Heaven
We're gonna go in, hang out, and then shift when it goes off. Shift.
It's the innie outie.
Try this.
Tank stuff. Third one.
There is no escape.
It's the pizza one.
Yes, north is 3C. North is 3C.
This is my favorite one.
Don't worry, you don't have to move.
Yep.
Surge.
2's coming in 6 seconds. DPS towers. DPS towers.
I got lost for a
Things in
second.
here support. You made it where you needed to be. That's all that
I'll be
matters.
honest, I was looking for you and I'm like, Ash is not here. I am wrong.
Alright, AC. AC mechanic. Stack with your groups, excuse me.
No quarter.
DPS will be first. It'll be DPS in first. DPS in first. Wait for the stack. It'll be DPS in and then supports out. So DPS in, supports out, supports out. Swap, swap, and hang out. We're all good. Nice job.
That was any faster. That'd be such a hard mechanic.
It really would be. It would be incredibly mean.
I need like 2 more stacks to turn on.
That'll be your level 110 ability.
My resolve.
Pizza slice mechanics next. Pizza slices at C. Roses to C. DPS to C. Everyone else, do not hit the ones by B or D. Do not hit the thing by B or D. Alright, get to C. Back up. Break those. Stay on the red. Stay on the red. Perfect. Yeah, the only thing PF does different is they do that opposite. They go opposite the pizza slice. Yeah. So they go opposite pizza slice, and then DPS have to run onto the red, and it doesn't make sense. So I think that'll probably change. All right, Foxbot.
No quarter.
Foxbot, support in first. Get to the B side. It'll be a support in. We're swapping on 1 and 3. Support in now. Swap. Wait. Swap. D side of the room. D side of the room.
Taste my steel.
Stack. Okay. This will be the 5th one. We'll either start at 4 or 2. Going to 2 first. Start at 2. It's gonna be in and then out at 4. So top sprint,
Heavens roar!
cross out at 4. Out at 4. Nice job. Tanks, get your tethers. And yeah, we will just do the tank LB normally.
I'm curious if
Be
the
a
devs
little-
are looking at the player face and they're like, God damn it.
Oh, 100%. They are 100% disappointed in them. Okay, so group 1 is north. Find your little thing. We're gonna place stuff. Alright, supports are on the towers. DPS, place your roses. And then as soon as it places, get off of it. Get off of them now. Supports stay on the towers. Perfect.
I mean, that doesn't
Yeah,
look
no.
that bad to do normally. You just gotta shift between the blue slashes.
So it's not. What
Look at the
makes it
card.
difficult... Oh, nice. Congrats. What makes it difficult isn't that you have to shift. It's you have to basically place your roses in such a way that the open safe segment allows you to cover both towers before the cleaves go off. That's what makes it so weird.
Give me 2 seconds to materia this up.
Yep, go for it. Okay, just let me know when you're good.
No, I just realized you're only dropping one totem.
Yeah.
That's some
It's not
bullshit.
a very long fight. It seems longer than it. It seemed like it would be longer than it was.
Yeah, it's not. I think it's like a 9-ish minute. I think it's like an 8-minute fight if you kill it during Bloom 6. It's like an 8.5-minute fight. You only get 2 pots if you kill it at Bloom 6. So, what, under 9 minutes? If you pot the opener. So, it's not super long. Okay. So we need 3 more weapons. If we can get one to actually drop, that would be ideal. Are you good, Ruby? Or are you still melting?
I am good.
Okay, awesome. Alrighty. Yep, that's the goal. Hopefully we see one of the 3 we need, and that would knock that out, but... Okay. Let's rapid fire them off.
Yeah, no.
Upon my blade, I swear, no harm shall come to Her Highness.
This will be a raid wide into shock. Raid wide into shock.
I keep trying to do the opener from fucking first.
Feel the sting of my divine blade!
Yeah, me too.
You
I
should.
believe it. I believe it. Support towers.
Try this!
Tank tethers.
No quarter
Supports in. Swaps on 1 and 3. Swap. Stay. Swap.
Taste my steel! I will show you the soul of a royal knight! For the honor and glory of Alexandria, I strike!
Okay. Be up by 2 for the first initial move. You're not hitting positionals or other things.
No more games!
Going to A. Spread.
Oh shit, my bad. I already right.
It's all good.
You've no
Okay.
time
Be
even
the
to
BD
fear my wrath!
and out with the BD movements. D. We're gonna shift right away when we move out.
Roar!
Out shift. Move.
Try this!
Good stuff. Tank stuff next.
Those tethers, I think, look a little easier because we're all like in the same spot when they spawn.
Yeah, on the ones where we're all stacked, that are really
There is no escape!
Due north is where we're standing at sea.
Surge!
2s. DPS are roses. Supports on towers. And DPS move off when you place them. Move off. Raid wide. After raid wide, AC mechanic. Jane, you want to be up here with us today? Just in case.
No
Alright, supports are
quarter.
first. There'll be supports out to start. Supports out, DPS will be in first. We'll swap after 2. DPS in. Swap. Stay. Perfect.
Taste my steel!
Nice job.
My resolve shall never
Moving
waver.
forward, find the pizza slice. Pizza slices a day. DPS have roses. Don't hit the ones by B or D. Stack it A, stack it A. Break your chains. We got raid wide, and 2's coming in a second. Okay, box bots, 2.5 room cleaves. Less witch hunt 3.
No quarter.
Supports out first. Maybe supports out to start. We're on the B side. We're gonna swap on 1 and 3. Supports out. Swap. Wait. Swap. Everyone will come to D after. Come to D now. Come to D.
Taste my steel.
I'll get you in. You heal.
Yep, thank you. Throw any mitt we have as well, just to be safe here, because this does hurt a lot. Just spam what I have. Okay, I will grab, I'll grab Leon if you can grab Cat when you're up, Jin. Alright. Perfect. We're going to be starting at 2. Starting at 2. We're going to be out starting at 2. Pop your sprints if you need to. Cross in at 2. In at 2. Or 4, I mean, Jesus. Everyone knew what they were doing, so we're fine. Tanks, get those away from us. Okay, we will definitely be tank LBing this, so. Alright, find your rose pattern, what you need based on your group.
Surge.
DPS or towers.
Fall.
Tank LB. Thank you. And we'll be up by 2. We'll do like 1 rotation. If it doesn't die.
I'm just lagging out. Jesus. I lagged really bad at the end.
Yeah, there you go. But you already have it, don't
Well, I have it. So feel free to take it, roll on it. Okay.
So
Yeah,
yeah.
you need 2 more clears at the most, right?
We will need 2 more. 1 for Macy, 1 for okay. 1 for Macy and 1 for Belle. So clear that off. So yeah, we need 2 more clears. Okay. 1 more if we can see Macy or Belle's weapon. And that would have everybody at their weapon. Which is obviously the ideal goal. Is making sure everyone has their weapon.
I want a 3rd monk fist.
Did you put one on your saddlebag so you could get a 2nd monk fist?
No, I'm not gonna be that scummy.
That's disgusting. You can have it.
Alright. Let's rattle these off.
Gonna
Knock them out.
Upon my blade, I swear, no harm shall come to Her Highness. Feel the sting of my
DPS towers.
Try this.
Tank tethers. And then spots after.
No quarter.
Support in. Swapping on 1 and 3. Swap. Stay. Swap.
Taste my steel. I will show you the soul of a royal knight. For the honor and glory of Alexandria, I strike!
Okay, we're up by 2. Up by 2.
No more games!
A. Spread.
Burst!
Okay. Are we going to B or D?
You've no time even to fear my wrath!
B. We're gonna stay when you move back.
Heavens roar!
Back and stay, and then shift when it goes up. Awesome.
Try this!
Tank stuff. That
There
Rose
is
3
no
next.
escape!
Tanks are, or well, sorry. Tank is up by A2. That's new north. A2 is new north.
Surge!
My? Oh, fuck me. I ran into the fucking middle.
It's okay, I got you. You're gonna raise right on your tower.
Oh, you didn't get a
You're gonna raise
rose.
right. No, Dante did. Dante did. Just stay on the tower. Stay on the tower. Dante got it, so I just was like, I'll raise you on it, and then you can take it for him.
That fucking fool is the deadliest mechanic in here.
You're not wrong. That bleed sucks. Okay, AC. Stacks at AC. Roll stacks A and C.
No quarter!
DPS will be first. DPS will be out. Start. DPS out, healer or support will be in. Start. DPS out, supports in. Swap after this blue. Swap now. Perfect.
Taste my steel!
Just hang out and stack. Just right on the melee line for you people.
Yay! Hey, what do you mean?
You and Cat. I don't think Ruby's got
My
positionals.
resolve shall
Not that I'm
never
aware of.
waver.
Okay, A is the pizza slice. A is the pizza slice. Ruby will go to A. DPS to A. Alright, don't hit the thing. Stack up by A. Break chain, stay on red. Okay, block spots. Dodge the half room first. Ruby supports in. So, D side of the room supports in first. We'll swap on 1 and 3. Supports in, swap on 1 and 3. Swap. Stay. Swap. D side. B side.
Taste my steel!
And stack. We had either 2 or 4 to start. Gonna start at 4. Out 4, and then in at 2. Sprint now if you need to.
Heaven's roar!
Cross into. Tank stuff next, get away from them. Alright. Same deal, we could get away with LBing, but we can also just tank LB if we want to be safe. It ain't gonna make much of a difference. So, we just tank LB it. We ain't skipping more than a second to this fight anyway.
Surge!
Okay. Alright, supports our roses. Tank LB now.
Oh, I missed it. My bad.
Oh, we didn't. We're all good. Nice job.
Thought we were gonna die last second.
Nope. Thanks, Red
Hello,
Mage
Red
Weapon.
Mage.
I appreciate you being here. Alright. Alright. Got 1 more to knock out.
Just do it really fast. I'll just open it later.
That's what I figured. That's what I figured.
I would much rather go to sleep.
Fair enough. We're almost there. 1 more kill.
Or we're gonna get like the Dark Knight weapon drop.
It's gonna... No, that's
Oh, that would be
what's
my
about to
luck.
happen.
You know how this works, Ruby.
That would 100% be what's gonna happen. The Dark Knight weapon's gonna drop.
I just want to sleep.
Okay. Alright. Let's do it.
And
I mean, technically that'd be best case scenario because then the coffer would be free.
That is true.
The best case scenario is the mount drops.
True. That means I get it, right?
No, buggy.
I don't think that's how that works, but you're welcome to think that's how it works.
Mount drop
On my
order
blade,
was
I
alphabetical,
swear,
starting with
no
R.
harm shall come to her highness.
I was
What
like,
in the
hold on,
world
hang
is that
on.
an alphabet?
Like, hold on a second.
Feel the sting of my divine blade!
Okay. DPS are covering towers.
for the cat laser in the opener during that.
Gotta use it earlier, probably.
No
I can't.
Fair enough. Okay, support's in. Support's in, swap at 2. Swap on 2.
At the end of the world.
Swap on 2, stay. Swap now.
Taste my steel!
Couple hits. Dead.
I will show you the soul of a royal knight!
This ad phase reminds me a lot of Moonlight. Yeah, see, that's what I was saying. Even if you kill those things super fast, you have to wait out their bleed.
For the honor and glory of
I just get
Alexandria, I
screwed.
strike!
What's her enrage cast called?
It is this. It's what she's about to do.
Really? There's no reference to save the queen.
No
Nope.
more games!
Her enrage is she does 3 stock breaks back to back to back. We're going to beat. And then she does a rose field where the entire floor is a rose. Don't take this until after, but you can take it now. You can take it now.
And I started at C and did a whole ass circle around the map.
And spread. Nice. Puddle always claims its victims. It's a jerk.
You
Healer
no
is
time
us.
even to fear my wrath!
D. Dog. We're gonna shift when we move in.
Heaven's roar!
Move in and shift. And move.
The snaps on this mechanic are very generous.
Try this!
Yeah. Hank stuff. It has its moments. Sometimes
I always feel like I'm just flat out walking straight into the fucking melee. I just never get hit, and I'm like,
There is no escape!
Okay. Find New North. New North is A2. New North is A2.
Surge!
Support towers, 2s. Supports in the towers. DPS clear the roses, everyone else hang out.
Oh, I'm dumb.
That's okay, I got him.
that's scary, really.
Like, what?
I'm guessing you just stayed on the rose. Alright, we're
Yeah,
going to
because I'm like, oh, it's 2s.
I do that too.
Gotta get that tunnel vision in. Alright, AC. AC. Stacking with your buddies at A's.
No
DPS will be
quarter.
first. DPS close first. Wait for the stack. It'll be DPS close, support will be far. DPS close. Support far, we're
What
swapping
are you
on
doing,
two.
Macy?
Yeah, you didn't move, and I was scared you weren't gonna move.
Totally moved.
You moved at like the last second.
You gotta trust.
Yeah, no, I did not trust.
That's alright. It happens.
It's
Not
fine.
the end of the world.
I won't adjust for you. I will just trust.
Okay.
Alright. We're all good. Honestly, I think since we killed it, that's our first wipe to it, so honestly not bad.
Upon my blade, I swear, no harm shall come to Her Highness.
Remember, once you have the, or once you don't know you don't have the donuts, you can also do a loose spread for that stack, if that helps at all. You don't have to be super tightly stacked for it. You can loose stack it.
To be honest, Macy, I thought you were going for like a weird positional.
No, I saw you chilling at sea, and I thought maybe like your shit got fucked up from dying, and you just weren't moving.
P.S.
So I was like, I'm just gonna go far out and stay there.
Far out, man.
And then you ran at me, and I'm like, I'm gonna go even further out and hope you don't die.
Tank tethers.
And also, my shit's always fucked up on this fight because I did safety my twos.
Yep.
It feels so bad.
No quarter.
Alright, spots. Supports out. Support out. Support out, we're swapping on 1 and 3. Swap. Stay. Swap. And stay.
Taste my steel.
This robot took a hard page out of the Rubicante playbook. It has a weird ad phase. It's other weird chaining mechanic.
Ruby, get over here. You're on our side.
Okay.
I wonder if you could do the bait, and then run into the tower.
You can. You 100% can. Yep. Because that one pull where Jin died, I did it. I baited my cleave and then ran into the tower. Because the cleave doesn't give you any debuff. So
That
once
was
you
the
baited
Alexander
it,
ultimate, or
For the
Alexandria
honor and
ultimate.
glory of Alexandria, I strike.
Alexandria ultimate.
that won't get confusing at all. Especially when they call it the Epic of Alexandria. Just to really drive it home.
I accidentally used my 1, and now it's completely fucked.
Alright, we're up by 2. Up by 2 is your friend.
More games.
Middle of death. Alright, we're going to B. Going to B.
You've no time even to
You're gonna go
fear
do your
my
D.
wrath.
D. D, and we're gonna do a shifting dodge.
And roar!
Or I'm gonna lag, and then Jesus, okay.
Yeah, you did
Try
lag.
this.
I froze, and I was like, man, kept standing in that out for a really long time, and I was like, why is no one else moving? That was weird. Okay. Nice job. Great job. There's no damage done. We all did
No
it.
escape.
Okay. 3C is north. 3C is north.
Surge.
Okay. Supports have roses. DPS or towers. DPS or towers. 2s. Supports get up on things. Raid wide. And then we'll do the mechanic at A and C. Roll stacks at A and C.
And I won't kill you.
I believe.
I gotta believe in Ruby, that's the problem. Gotta believe in this singer.
No
Okay.
quarter.
Supports
now.
A first. Supports out to start. Supports out. DPS will be in. We'll swap on 2. Supports out. DPS in now. DPS in. Swap. And stay.
I believe in you, Ruby.
Taste my steel.
Got where he needed to be with that.
He did. He did.
You're too far out, so the bus is gonna turn.
Okay.
Good job. I appreciate that.
My resolve shall never
Okay.
waver.
Fourth one. We're finding the pizza slice, which is at C.
Surge!
Objective complete. Alright. Supports have roses. DPS go away. Remember, don't hit the one by B or D. Stack at C. That's alright.
We committed!
We did commit. Break your things. Stay on the red. Nice.
Good adjust.
I will get Cat if you can grab Icy.
No one technically has that
Remember
smart
his
cat,
off.
so it's just whoever wants to go into that spot.
There, I got them.
Oh,
I didn't see you moving, so I was gonna try and run out. We both ran out at the same time.
Dudes.
It's all good. Block spots and 2s. Yep.
No quarter.
Okay. Supports out or dodge in the half room first. It's going to be dot or swaps on 1 and 3. Supports out to start. Supports out. Swap. Swap. After this cleave, you go to the D side of the room.
Oh,
Dante, that wasn't a swap.
my bad.
I mean, it was kind of a swap. You swapped living for being dead.
If you can grab him once we're out of this gym, that would be awesome.
But yeah, no, it's
Thank you.
I'm technically left facing in cat.
Okay, 5th one. You get 2 or
Is the correct
Yeah,
answer to your
well,
question.
we're all good. We recovered. Getting there. We're going to 2. Go to 2. Out 2. In 4 after. That's Brent. In 4. Tank Buster. Okay. The 6th one.
I'll be this.
Sounds good. Okay, find where you're going.
Surge! Fall!
Supports have roses, DPS are towers. Okay. Now we're doing Bloom 1 again, so we'll be up by 2. Or B. Awesome. Great job. Let's see what we got. Hey, music.
Oh.
Lose
And
it.
a bow. And a bow. Well, I'm winning that music, so that's
What'd you
the
get?
past a 99.
Rude.
Yeah. Bow is just gonna be free. Alright. Awesome. Well, we got everybody a weapon. So nice job. Crunched it out and we did it all in one day. So nice work. Alrighty.
Plan for tomorrow.
So the plan for tomorrow is literally just we can just do more of this if people want to. We can just farm more of this if people want to do that. Otherwise, I'm open to other things. If people do have things they need out of normals as well, feel free to let me know. And yeah, we'll be good to go. But yeah, that's the tentative plan.
Sounds good.
Alrighty, awesome. Well, great job tonight, everybody. So yeah, like I said, I will ping tomorrow. Same plan will be for that. If there are other things people want to work on, we can. But yeah, it'll just be kind of a working through things. So great job.
Yep.
So awesome.
You guys have a good night.
Same with you.